Yeah, part 2. I know y'all ready for it. 48 over there giving my student Efren some trucking game. Now, let me go ahead and say this right here. Because in part 1, I said this is the only 2022 in the fleet. Let me go ahead and correct that. The only 2022 in the flatbed fleet, okay? Flatbed. So, don't get it twisted. Dry van got them, but not flatbed. And it's clean too. What's going on? We back.
What's the deal?
48. What's been going on?
Oh man, loving life.
Loving life?
Yeah. You know, same old, same old. We caught each other in Laredo, which is good. It's always a blessing.
Oh yeah. Caught each other in Laredo.
Yeah.
Look, I'm fresh off the grind. Fresh off the grind.
Fresh off the ground. I've been on ground for what, 2 days now. Trying to solidify a good load.
I'm trying to solidify mine.
So, you know it.
Yeah.
You've been doing good with the last video.
Yeah, we did good. So we got to come out with a part 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, yo, before we go any further, y'all got to hit that like, subscribe. Come on now. It's on the right. And share. Share the video. Come on now. Y'all out here watching. So come on. Look, I got some gift prizes coming too. So come on now. Look, as I grow, we gonna grow. Come on now, family. We flatbed gang. We out here.
Right.
That's the saying. We out here.
Right.
We really out here. But anyway, man, tell them what's been going on with you, bro.
Hey man, since the last time you seen me, I was headed up to Charlotte, Michigan with some Amazon vans. Came down with a coil. Been kind of running that system, you know, consistently because it is consistent for me. And I'm back at it again. I got 2 more vans going to Memphis and Madison, Tennessee. Also coming back down with a coil. So I may change it up soon. Head over east to see moms and stuff like that. So it's going to switch up a little bit, but you know that's pretty much what I do. You know, I like doing coils. You know, to all other flatbedders, you know, maybe some people's nightmares, but that's my bread and butter right there. Is coils.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much what I've been doing, man. Staying consistent, not pushing too hard. You know, slow motion. That's what I like to be. Slow motion. I go at my pace. You know, hey, slow is smooth, smooth is fast.
That's true.
You know, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Everything been staying consistent though.
Everything been staying consistent.
Truck running fine. She running good. I baby her. You know, so that's what you have to do when you're responsible for something. You have to take care of it.
Like a baby.
Yep.
I feel you. Hey man, we got some people to adjust, man. You wanna adjust some of these people?
Yeah, we go for it, man. You know, with me, one thing you guys are always gonna realize about me, regardless of whatever comments, whatever type of degree it is, you know, positive, negative, neutral, you always gonna get the same response out of me.
Oh yeah.
You know, I always will keep it professional at all times. I'm never going to dig into the negative. Nah, that's not my style. I don't get down like that.
All right.
So, you know, these videos are made for people that is thinking about, you know, going the route, you know, just trying to get more information. Because when I started out, there wasn't too much modern information and, you know, about what we do.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just to help, you know, for people that is trying to get here.
Yeah.
We're not specifically saying flatbed, but, you know, Swift adventures, like, you know, your titles would say. So,
Yeah.
people that's inquiring about flatbed, hey, this video might, you know, help you out a little bit more than it would somebody that's considered driving, you know, so.
Facts. Hey man, we want to give a shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? He said he talked to you down here in Laredo a few months back when he had the black truck. Good old boy. Right. He's getting, you know, I can't say the rest, but you know, getting it done.
Right.
Then we're gonna give a shout out to Dominique.
We spoke.
And what is it, Kiara? Say my boy Jamal.
Oh,
we went to school together, and congratulations.
Yes.
So we're gonna get him a shout out.
We spoke. Yes, we spoke shortly after the video. I do fault myself for lack of communication, but we were close, and we still are. You know, direction has changed in past, but my number ain't changed. You know, so you know, availability might change, but my number ain't changed.
Okay. Then that Philly kid, you know, you know what I'm saying? The Philly kid, TY 215. Hey, he said respect.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give him a shout out. Okay, Jackson Sparrow, he asked. Hey, Jackson Sparrow, he wanted to ask you how 48 stay in shape when you out on the road sitting driving so many hours, and also does your body hurt from sitting down for long hours?
So how you stay in shape? Flatbed. I'm just playing. I'm just recently got in the military, so I still have that body, you know, from what I built on for 8 years, and eating right, I'm at fault for it. I still slack off, you know what I'm saying? But what is my workout is flatbed, you know. But I do know I call it backyard workouts, you know, with the chains, with your lumber, how to chain them and stuff like that. You get your dip bar, you know, going on. You get your chains where you can do your pull-ups, you know, stuff like that, man. And when you out there doing that stuff, even setting up, it's a workout, you know. So, you know, just use what's around you and improvise on your equipment. You know, that's all it is. You know, you get your dip bar going, you throw them chains around your neck, boom, you got some weight on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can always run. You can run anywhere. So, I mean, it's all about how you like to work out, you know, and just improvise on your equipment. But with me, flatbed is my workout.
Flatbed's your workout?
Flatbed is my workout, man.
Hey,
you know?
Hey, look, it's one thing he ain't telling y'all. That boy is faithful to Subway. He faithful to Subway. Tell him your special.
Meatball marinara.
With what?
Extra cheese. I like cheese. No, Parmesan cheese, pepper jack cheese, and mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella. See? That's my sandwich right there.
Hey, look, you give him a sandwich from Subway, that meatball marinara with them cheeses, he could be pissed off. I promise you, he gonna smile.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Black Wolf Trucking. I've been debating what I should do. Stay company or lease. I'm thinking I might just go ahead and lease at the end of the month. I appreciate the video. So you got any advice to tell Black Wolf Trucking?
Just have your plan. You can start your LLC, you know, start your own business, doesn't have to be LLC. Then do the contract. You can start off just by yourself, and then later on do another contract with your, you know, company or LLC or business, as you said. You know, you can make adjustments along the way. You know, me and Jeremy talked about it. You know, he has a plan, and we said, hey, you can start it right now and then get that stuff later. Some people like to get everything started. You know, everything started, then walk into the gate with everything to offer, and that's how they roll. You know, so I mean, it's a lot of benefits to a lot. You know, there's pros and cons to everything. So it's all dependent on how you want, you know, your system to go. Because at that point in time, when you sign your name and you start rolling, that's your business. So you control your business. You know, so that's what I got on that.
Okay. Now we got some haters too. You want to read the hater comments?
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. Okay.
That's my fuel.
That's your fuel. That's right. 111. I don't know what type of name that is, but anyway, this dude sound like he new to trucking.
To the title, I am very much so new. The title does say rookie, right? What people have to realize is that everybody has different backgrounds, come from different backgrounds, doing it for different reasons. Same thing like the military. Everybody joins for a different reason. But at the end of the day, what's the same is that we all drive.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to this side of things, it's about how you drive, how you run your business. So everybody's gonna be different, you know. Yours might be different from mine. Mine might be the same as another guy, you know. So it's everybody has their own little ways of running and how to do things. So yes, very much so. I am still trying to figure it out, and we'll take all type of criticism, you know. But I'm still gonna run my business how I run my business.
Yeah. So. Okay, big old one right here. Trucking for crypto, bro. About to work for free with this low rates. What kind of mess is that? How we working for free?
Working for free with I don't really know how to pretty much comment on that, but I mean there's nobody likes to work for free. I mean I wouldn't take a load if it doesn't profit me, so I don't really know how to answer to that one, but you know, here's the next one, I guess.
Okay, the next one. Okay, another one from the same guy, trucking for crypto. Bro said, I'm in the negative right now. Bro gonna be in the negative for a while. Truck payment, trailer rent, insurance, dispatch, etc., etc. Week paycheck $600. Trust me.
So you are wrong. Was in the negative, that was in the beginning of the week. You are always in the negative in the beginning of the week. You have to dig yourself out because those are fixed expenses. You always will be in the negative, right? How you run will determine how much of the negative you get out of by the end of the statement. So that week, I was in the positive. I made something. Everything covered. Second week, made something. Third week, made something. You know, so you always be in the negative. I was speaking of that time
when you just got this truck.
Just time we got to get in the truck, and that time of the week.
Matter of fact, you when I met up with you in Arkansas, you had the truck what 2-3 days, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, just 2-3 days. So
yep. That was first load.
First load.
Mm-hmm.
Now anyway, on to this next comment. Somebody Lopez, I can't even pronounce your first name. Get out of that truck ASAP. You're just paying for their fuel and truck payment while they make all the revenue. But I guess you'll find out when it's tax day. Work as a company driver first. Save your money to give a good down payment for your own truck and get your authority. Don't rush it.
There's no rush. I mean, I did what I did for a reason. I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at about the whole running. And I'm still seeing a paycheck. I mean, if you manage your money, and when we go deeper in these comments, I mean, I'm going to bring it up again, but briefly touch on it. I'm making money to my pocket so I can take care of my little expenses that I do have. So I'm not really working for free. I don't see that. And if you manage your money correctly, regardless if you do taxes quarterly, you do taxes at the end of the year, you manage your money correctly, right? You shouldn't have a problem, right? Everybody wants to own a truck. Everybody wants to make these big moves. But then when it comes to paying back, it's an issue. Why should it be an issue? You know, you shouldn't be in this game if you're not willing to assume what responsibilities come with it. Save your money. Live within your means. That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
You know? So it's not working for free. I mean, if you're coming out here and expecting that you're gonna make $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week consistently, yeah, guess what, bro? You fall into another tax bracket, man. So yes, you will be paying those taxes, right? So you just gotta be humble, you know, and be reasonable with yourself. And all those is not gonna go to your hand. So you're not gonna make a consistent amount of money the way you want to make it. You know, so yeah, I agree but disagree with what you're saying. But if you save your money, that's kind of my little tip right there. That'll save you.
Okay, you ready for the next comment, bro?
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Man, it's the grand finale one right here.
What is that?
Man, from BB. Don't even got a profile pic. But anyway, great for getting your own truck and working hard. But to say you are doing better than owner-operators since Swift helps you out is silly. I run the spot market. and all my equipment is paid for, I can gross 10K a week and 3K miles. I keep all of it. If you in the hole, then you break down for a few weeks, my man, you will be out of business. If you can't even fill up your tanks every time, and you are having to calculate how much you need from point to point B. Man, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Hey, I read the comment, so I know who exactly we're talking about. So first things first, sound we in two different categories, my brother. Sounds like you are a true owner operator, owner authority, owner equipment. That's great. The amount of money that you're saying that you make, we're in two different categories, my brother. It takes levels. You know, there's not a lot of people out here that you can go to the dealership and go grab your own truck, pay all those expenses up front, and run. You know, anybody that watches this video and understand how this game goes, it's like credit. You start your own business. You have to do your time, man. You have to do your time to establish that, you know, that trust, you know, from other people to work with you. I mean, it's levels, man. So what you're trying to say, compare yourself, but you're comparing yourself to like a rookie and a vet type of deal, no, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't take any. I wouldn't take any negativity from that. It's just the ignorance, you know, not reading the title. You know what I'm saying? And the process. This is, you know, process. I'll keep it real. If you know, I'll say, hey, I had a bad week. You know, I did something wrong. I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, I don't do things just for show. But man, when it comes to that, man, it just sounds like we're two different categories, man. You know, I wouldn't go there and try to, you know, try to flex and, you know, say this, that, and nah, that's not my style. You know, I'm comfortable. I'm making money. You know, I'm still going. You know, truck's still running. Everything is going smooth. When it comes to the fueling, right? But my thing is that I kind of like the money I make. And you guys obviously might get a little bit of money, but I'm comfortable. I'd rather keep my money in my pocket than my fuel tank. So if I know that I'm going somewhere and I need this amount of fuel, this is how much fuel is going in the truck, why put more? Because the next load is not for sure. So why put more? You know, all it takes is about 15, 20 minutes to go put the fuel in your truck, and there you go, off to your next load. I'd rather keep the money in my pocket than leave it in the fuel tank, you know, because guess what? So say if I want to go do one load and go on home time, I'll dump. Our fuel prices are right now $1,000 into a full tank. I only use a quarter of it, so I just left the rest of that in my fuel tank when I could have had it on home time. I don't understand. I get it, the whole aspect of this, they don't feel about it and forget about it, I guess. But me, and how you should, regardless of, I feel like the more amount of money you make it, is the more amount you should have a magnifying glass on it. Because the more money you make is the more careless you get. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think about stuff because I got the money. I'm making 10,000 or how much ever a week. You know, so I don't really care about it. Why? You know, to be smart, to be successful. One old time always told me this, right? It's not about how much money you make and show. It's how much money you keep and save in your pocket. You don't got to go out there and show how much money you make. It's how much money you got in your pocket. You really do. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'll never go into numbers. You know, you talk to me personally, you know, I might get into it a little bit, but it shoots up too much questions. Everybody runs different. Everybody does this different. You know, everybody puts a certain amount of money in the maintenance account different. So numbers is going to be up there. We'll be on here for however long if we answer so many questions. We talk about money. We talk about when we put that number out there. But, you know, like with me, like I said, I'd rather put what's exactly needed in this truck to get the job done, and that's it. I don't see a problem with that.
I don't see a problem with that either.
That's hundreds of dollars you save into your pocket to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like Harleys, so I'm gonna use them extra to go to the Harley dealership and get something from my Harley.
You do got a Harley. What year your Harley is?
2014.
2014?
Street Glide.
Street Glide. What the payments like on them 2014s?
They done.
They done. But on average, on the low end.
Oh man, varies, man. It There's the base model, special, Sevo, you know, whatever type of motor, you know. So we ain't gonna get too much off topic on that.
And then you got a Beamer too, right? Because I think a lot of people think that we just broke over here at Swift. You got a Beamer too, don't you?
Yep. It's about to go gone though. I need a truck. I need an SUV. I got a 4 Series.
4 Series.
So, you know, but it's about to be gone though. It's about to be gone. I'm looking at something bigger. Family man now. New father. Had to think different.
So,
but
basically, we ain't broke. Are we staying in trailer parks?
Nah. Ain't nothing wrong with trailer parks.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I actually don't mind, you know. I don't need a lot of space to live. You know, there's actually one comment that I did want to touch on that I remembered. It was a gentleman that said something about you know, talking about being on the road and being a new father and stuff like that, man. Hey, if your household is in place for you to do certain things and you and your partner talk about certain things and for you to be able to make stuff work, then that's good for you. Good for you and your situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation isn't the same. You know, I made sure that I solidified, hey, I'm gonna do this in this adequate amount of time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be gone for this. You know, and that's just what it is. You know, I typically do what I want. Don't really care what people say, because people's always gonna have something to say, giving their two from their experience, so to speak. But I got this. You know, and I'm gonna keep going. It was also added on with, they don't understand how you do 34s on the road, man. To be honest with you, truck is a lifestyle, man.
Oh yeah, somebody did ask that. How we do 34s on the road, right? And do laundry. Robert Sanders.
Well, Mr. Sanders, if you are regional dedicated, OTR, pretty much everything other than local, which you're probably going to, you know, need to do over the road. Even some local drivers, depending on the load, man, you're going to have to stay out there, you know, get in a hotel or whatever. Hey, man, it's a lifestyle. So if you can't do it, you shouldn't be doing it. You know,
yeah.
I come from the military, man, so I could do it. I don't need a lot of room to live, you know. And, you know, I hear the comments, oh, you do flatbed, oh, that's too much work. What's too much work in life? I know what too much work is. You know, what's too much work? What, 2 hours out there securing your load? So doing laundry on the road is a lifestyle, man. It makes you think about the little things and not take for granted, you know, a lot of that stuff. 34 on the road, hey man, if you've been on trucking, I don't care who you are. Oh, and you can't do that, you shouldn't be trucking.
You shouldn't. Mm-hmm. And I'm really out here, like
you can't
2-3 months at a time.
You can't expect not to go home when you want. You're not gonna go home. Sometimes, you know, you're gonna have to do them 34s and you be 2-3 hours away, you know. Sometimes it's crazy how stuff work out for each other, but if you can't do that, you shouldn't be trucking. Keep a cold cut with you. Can't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna get burnt out. It's gonna eat you alive. You gotta have a strong mindset for this. You know, more than just driving trucks, man. You sit behind the wheel and you thinking non-stop, thinking about the next. You know, think about a master plan. Or whatever the case may be. So you have to have a strong head. If you can't do those things, or small things, it's gonna eat you alive.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, if you can't do those small things, laundry on the road, this and that, it's gonna come this way. You know what I'm saying? And in flatbed, you're gonna build up a lot of laundry. So I guess flatbed won't be for you either, my brother. But that's all. I won't necessarily call it negativity, but you know, me, when I start my youth, it's going to be motivational. It's going to help young people, help, you know, older people, whoever wants to come and start this. It's going to help people, man. It's just to help people, you know, give them the eyes, have a second set of eyes here with me living it, you know. That's like, it takes a lot, the energy to do this, editing and all that stuff. I'll get there, but yeah. I see quite fun. I'm not a big social media type of guy. I don't have any social media. I live a kind of clean, detox type of life.
Yeah.
But
somebody on my Instagram, when I posted X, where you keep your haircut? How you keep your haircut if you OTR? How you keep a fresh line on?
If you run a certain way, you'll remember those barbershops. I do have a set of clippers in here. Andy's clippers, and Babyliss T-edges. So yeah, I got the top line stuff in here, and like I said, I've been deployed, so I done had my trial and error of how to cut here, you know, and my time, I learned how to get it right. So yes, I will cut my hair, but all credit goes to George at TDK Barbershop over here in Laredo on the north side off of McPherson.
Shout out George.
He hooks me up every time, you know. So this haircut here is not me. This haircut is George. But I will, if I'm running a little hard, I will cut my own hair. Some people say, hey man, you want the cleanest flatbed I know. You're supposed to. I ain't knowing the job title being a flatbed, you're supposed to be dirty. You know?
I never known that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like, but when people see my truck, when people see me, like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, I like that. You know, just because I carry that title as a flatbed, don't mean my truck gotta be dirty. Don't mean I gotta be dirty. You know, I got a bag full of clothes that I need to wash. You know, that's been the hard weeks of work right there that needs to get washed. All right, cool. You know, change it to some right clothes. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, one thing is people just need to put life in right order. You know, know what you're getting into, and that's it. You know, that's all it is. You know, everybody expect life to be peaches and cream, and everything's supposed to fall in your lap. Ain't nothing gonna fall in your lap. You're gonna have to fail. You're gonna have to do trial and error. You have to learn. You know, so everybody starts off somewhere. Somewhere, you know, it's all about where you end, when you get yourself. So, you know, it's fun. It's fun, man. I laugh when I see some of those comments, and for the most part, yeah, some of them was just like, what, you know, like, what, you guys? Oh yeah, I'm in the driver's seat, by the way. You know, I'm not in the passenger seat this time. You know, for the ignorance. You know, I can sit. I feel like I pay payments on this thing, regardless if I'm leased or you want to operate or however you want to put it. I make payments on this, so if I want to sit on top of the headache, right? If I want to, do this, I can sit anywhere I want to on this truck, you know. So, you know, it's fun, man. This is fun.
It's fun.
And like I said, you know, slow motion, man. That's how you're supposed to move, slow motion.
Hey man, before we cut this interview, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for any of the youngins who in truck driving school right now at the Swift Academy or whatever, right? What kind of advice you got for them?
So shout out to Corsicana, Texas. That's where I went. Randy, that's my guy. Anytime I do get a chance, I try to step over there. Figure out what you want to do. Yes, Swift does have a flatbed. Main terminals is Gary, Indiana, Laredo, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Greer, South Carolina. Those are the flatbed terminals, so to speak, right now. Wherever you live close to, you know, that's the one that you're going to be favored to, unless told otherwise. You know, they'll tell you the system, they'll tell you about the East Triangle, West Triangle, full 48, all over. Me, I switched over to flatbed East, so I'm not running 48 anymore, only because I feel like it's more consistent, more efficient for me to do that. Family lives East, so I should favor to that. And the unpredictability of loads for you OTR doesn't really keep a consistent, you know, amount of money in my pocket, you know, because fuel is $2 more on the other side than it is on the east side, so you got to factor in those things, you know. But to the new guys, stay focused, listen to your mentors. Everybody teach different, but when you come on this side, if you make the cut, you'll see me. And everybody knows me. I will stop 2-3 hours out of my day. I don't care if I'm, you know, got to get a little pep in my step or I'm chillaxing, you know. I'll stop and help anybody. You know, that's just how I get down. I hear flatbed, I don't want to see nobody lose nothing. So I will stop and help anybody. Vets, you know, rookies, anybody, you know.
Anybody.
So, yeah.
When I met Jamal, aka 48 right here, he was doing push-ups upside down on the side of his trailer.
That's not this story, man.
I'm just playing. But on the real deal, like, when I met him though, he was real humble cat, you know. And it was just something about him. And ever since then, we clicked. This is like my brother right here, like real talk. Like we speak every day.
Yeah, and don't think it's always, you know, we get on each other. So we question what we do sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I'll even say this. What, 2-3 days ago, Jane was like, Jamal, do you ever have fun? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, making money is fun to me. I'm have my fun. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, besides the money, what do you like to do for fun? What is fun besides riding horses?
Being with my son is fun. You know, so a lot of small. I don't need much, man. Not a lot of things in life impresses me, to be honest with you. So I done lived it. I know what I like, you know, and what I have time for. Right now, this is fun to me. I don't feel like I'm working. This is fun, you know. I like this stuff, you know. So I mean, this is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I can get paid to do it. Why not? You know. So it's fun. You know, I have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I got my horse blinders on right now. You know, I got my and he could tell you that I got my horse blinders on right now.
Got that tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah, right now. So, you know, I always, when I got into this, I put out timelines. Certain amount of months this, certain amount of months this, certain amount of months this. Now, everybody talk to my lady, right? She'll tell you. Like, oh yeah, this month, oh yeah, he did. This month, was I a couple weeks off? Yeah, but I brought him approximately no time. Yeah, I got it done. So regardless if whoever say, oh yeah, he's doing a bad thing, I set a goal out and I met that goal. Remember what I said in the first goals, dreams will always be dreams until you put goals out, then that's when you actually chase that goal. You know, dreams going forever stay dreams.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
You know, so
can I make a shirt with that one, bro?
Go ahead, man. Ain't nothing copyright over here.
Okay. Hey man, we gotta give a shout out, bro. You know who the shout out is too?
Who's that?
Man, the Jamaican spot we always frequent.
Jamaica Me Hungry.
Out there in Dallas.
Hungry, man, Jamaica Me Hungry. Very good food. They know me. You know, I'm probably the only one that pulls up Bobtail right up in that lot. I go get my stuff real quick. Boom. You know, it's a lot of shout outs, man. When you're a truck driver, man, there's so much people that you go, especially when you're a routine driver, do, you know, certain routes. So many places that you want to shout out to, man, because they look out for you, man. Remember that face, you know, Effingham Chrome Shop, you know, Jamaica Me Hungry. You know,
I gotta give a shout out to Davis Burgers out there in Little Rock.
Yeah. Speaking of Arkansas, Nick's Barbecue, you know, exit 183.
Oh yeah, gotta give them a shout out.
You know, it's so much people that you want to shout out and show love to, because they look out for us on the road here.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out also to the Go Loco Tacos right there in New Boston, Texas. Gotta give them a shout out.
Man, we'll turn this video to 2 hours long.
Yeah. But hey, listen, part 3 will be coming in a few weeks. Now, hey, listen, y'all know what to do, right? Like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.